It was the third code that week. The same corridor, the same red crash cart, the same rush of footsteps echoing louder than the siren inside me. We tried. Again. Chest compressions, adrenaline, silence, another time of death, another signature, another room to clean and reset. Afterward, I found myself in the restroom, alone, just for a second. I stared at the mirror and told myself, don't cry. Not here, not now. I splashed cold water on my face, adjusted my coat, and walked back out. But something inside me didn't come back with me. The truth is, I hadn't cried in months. Not after that child we couldn't save. Not after the young man who coded during dialysis. Not even after the patient who died during a phone call with their mother. Because somewhere along the line, I learned that doctors don't cry. We move. We lead. We stay calm. So I did. I comforted families. I cracked jokes with the team. I gave pep talks about resilience. But when I got home, I sat in my car for an hour in the driveway, just staring. I was surviving, functioning, but inside, I was folding into myself. One night, a junior colleague burst into tears after a failed resuscitation. She kept apologizing. I'm sorry. I'm just not used to losing patients. She looked at me, eyes red. How do you stay so strong? I wanted to lie. I wanted to say something neat, like it gets easier. But instead, I said the most honest thing I could. I don't. I've just gotten good at hiding it. Her silence told me she understood. And then I realized we were both pretending. That moment changed me. Because if I couldn't be honest with myself, how could I expect others to? So I started opening up, quietly at first. I admitted when I was tired. I stopped saying I'm fine when I wasn't. I let myself feel without apology. And you know what happened? Nothing fell apart. In fact, I started to feel stronger, not because I ignored the pain, but because I honored it. You don't lose your strength when you admit you're hurting. You prove it. This job is heavy. You're not weak for needing rest, or tears, or silence. We hold so much for others, sometimes too much. But here's your permission. You're allowed to put it down sometimes. You're allowed to feel. If this story sits heavy with you, you're not alone. Share yours at clinicconfessions@gmail.com. You deserve to be heard too.